Hello YouTube, and welcome to another edition of the show I still don't have a name for. I'm just reviewing some of my favorite 124 diecasts I own, and if anybody is wondering if they should get this diecast, I'm just going to try and convince them to get it. This one is definitely one of my favorite buys. It's Carl Edwards Subway Color Chrome Edition. I'm a big fan of color chrome. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just amazing? Yeah, so I'll give a little background history on why I like Carl Edwards and why I have so many of his diecasts. So, for Carl Edwards, he came on in the scene in 2004 when Jeff Burton went to Richard Childress Racing, and Carl Edwards came in to fill in for the 99. And he debuted at Michigan in the Green Lantern car. And so I got to see Jeff Gordon. Sorry, I don't know why I got Jeff Gordon on the brain. Carl Edwards' first career start in a Cup Series at Michigan. And since then, I think that's why I started to be a fan of his. And then in 2008, he really came onto the scene and was really a good driver. Winning races, having a feud with Kyle Busch, and that's something I could get behind because as some of you know, if you don't know by now, I'm not a big fan of Kyle Busch. And I'm sorry if you like Kyle Busch, but just get over it. I don't have to be a fan of every driver on the track. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, then I guess, oh well. I don't let it affect my stop motions. It's not really a big bias. I just don't like Kyle Busch. Not many people do, I see, but he has a big fan base since he won the championship and all. But he had a big feud with Kyle Busch, and then I think that's when I really was like, oh yeah, I'm on Carl Edwards' side. This guy is amazing. And then in every interview, he would always take off his sunglasses. He'd be really polite. He'd talk to the interviewers, make sure he gave them a good analysis. And then today happens to be the finale, and he had that big wreck with the championship race. And he went over and apologized to Todd Gordon and the 22 crew. I'm just like, man, that guy, he's something else. Carl Edwards, he's definitely a role model, and I hope everybody strives to be just like Carl Edwards in life. So, and then, yeah, so I've always liked Carl Edwards. I like his backflips. I like how he's active and works out. I like how he doesn't like social media. I mean, I'm on social media, but it just sucks me in sometimes and I waste so much time on social media. But I just like how Carl Edwards lives his life, and he's a great role model. And that's why I'm a guy, I can get behind Carl Edwards. He's an awesome guy. So, this Subway car, for one, is pretty amazing. I like how the green is. I'm a big fan of like lime greenish colors. So this is already an amazing diecast. And then to top it off with the color chrome, it's just beautiful, straight up beautiful. If anybody wants to get this diecast, color chromes are a little bit pricey, but if you go to a race, you could find color chromes cheaper at the racetracks because I think they're like $90 online. And I got this. I negotiated this one down to $70. So that's a pretty decent price for a color chrome diecast. And some of those dealers, they'll negotiate with you if you know how to work them. So, yep, this is my color chrome Carl Edwards diecast. I really like it. It's a great paint scheme. It's shiny. I like shiny things. Really shiny. Yeah, and I'm going to try and take it to MIS next year if I get pit passes. And I hope to get some stuff signed by Carl Edwards, because you'll see in later reviews that I have more Carl Edwards diecasts that I'd like to show everyone. So, yep, and then just the Subway car is just straight up amazing. I'm a big fan of it. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you all like this diecast. I think it looks amazing. I like color chrome, and I like Carl Edwards, and I like Subway. So, oh, and to top it off, I like shiny things. So, that's it. Yep. So this is JT24, JM26. Signing out.